Hello and welcome to Jeremy's Yorkshire Allotment adventures on what is a beautifully warm autumn morning here. And well, I'm here with a cardboard box with coffee grounds in, tin foil and cucumbers. Now what am I up to today? Well, sit back, relax, and I'll tell you all about it. You're probably wondering what I'm doing. Why am I shaking my sprout plant? Well, I've just had a look and they've got some aphids on, so I'm shaking it, and then later on I'll get my vinegar spray and we'll get that vinegared, and unfortunately the aphids won't survive. I'm shaking it because if they go onto the ground then they forget their aphids and they stop attacking the plant because they're not very bright and they can't find the plant again. Obviously they've been born on here, so they just wander around and turn into things and eat them, which I don't want them to eat my sprouts because I need them for Christmas Day. And the other reason I'm here is because I've noticed something started to nibble my little sprouts, and I don't want that, do I? Now, obviously last year I had lots of slugs here on the allotment and lots of other creatures that would attack my plants, but I've had quite a few questions about how can we do it organically, naturally, putting self-defense barriers in that don't hurt the slugs or harm them but make them go somewhere else. Now that's why we have our tray here of aluminium and cucumbers. If you place a cucumber, for example, and I've got some here, look, I'll just show you. Now these are just have had mince pies in, and you put your cucumber in there, and this cucumber, that's easy for me to say, this cucumber here has some sort of chemical reaction and it lets off an odour that the slugs and snails and anything like those creatures don't like. They don't like the smell of it. So it's suggested that you place these around or nearby to any of the plants that you want to be looking after in the growing area. Now I've got a rather large tray here, but look, I've got 4 little dishes and you can place them anywhere on your growing area and it will deter the slugs. It's the smell, the chemical reaction that makes that smell so special that they don't like it, and naturally they will go the opposite way. So we're going to keep an eye on this. This is our little experiment. So over the next few weeks I'm going to look at methods that we can stop slugs, snails from attacking your plant naturally. Now the reason I've got coffee grinds as well is here because that's the same thing. They don't like the smell of the coffee and they don't like the texture either. So you can get that and you can pop that around the base of your plants. Again, pop them down here around the base of my plants here. And what's nice about the coffee is you can put it anywhere. I've got some little red cabbages which are really succumbing at the moment, so I'm trying to protect those. I can put the coffee grounds around the bases of the plants. So that's 2 ways, 2 natural ways of defending our plants from slugs and snails and anything that wants to eat them. So I'm going to try that because I had loads of cucumbers this year and it's a fantastic idea. I got that off a gardening friend here in Yorkshire, and well, I'm going to have a go. So yes, natural tips that do not harm the slugs. I've come out of the growing frame now and I'm sat amongst my pumpkins, which are beautiful bright orange in this sunlight. They look really nice, and it's funny, sometimes you come here and find them with slugs all over them, but they don't attack them because they can't get through the skins. Isn't it magical? And my leeks, of course, and they're coming on really well, and they'll be ready probably about January time next year. They're doing extremely well. I've got 5 pumpkin plants here, and so that means they've cost about 20 pence a plant. Which is rather lovely. They're amazing things. Anyway, this is what I've been up to, but let's go to 2 viewers across the country and let's head up to Liverpool now to Joan and her garden. And these are Joan's last of her tomatoes. She's had an amazing crop apparently, only off a couple of plants, but they've been producing throughout the summer. So Joan, congratulations, and they are looking magnificent, so well done. And well done to everybody who's been growing this season. And let's go over to Darren in Wakefield. Now don't forget, Darren won the sunflower growing competition. Congratulations to you, Darren. But he sent me these pictures of his runner beans, and apparently these are called scarlet runner beans, and look at those. You've had a magnificent crop apparently, lots and lots and lots. These are just a small handful, he says in his text to me, and well, I'm very, very impressed. I've not grown runner beans this year. I grew a few broad beans early on, weren't really successful, but I think again I put them in the wrong place. So as we're starting to wind down now towards well, the proper winter season, I'm already thinking ahead about what I can do with this area next year. Well, more of that next time here on Jeremy's Yorkshire Allotment Adventures. And thank you ever so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't yet, please press the subscribe button and the little bell that goes with it, and that will tell you anytime I post something, it will come up with a little symbol for you, knowing that I'm there and ready to watch. Well, as we head towards the middle of October, I'll see you next time. Ta-ra for now.